How's your rain chips down there, Johnny?
Almost ready, Liam. Hey! Monica, Ali, what are you doing up there? Ma che succede?
That messer you call your other son. He staggers in, and what does he do then, huh? He starts making things, that's all. A mouthful of grappa, and I wasn't feeling
Rage. If your mama was alive, it would break her heart to see brothers fight like this.
Mama kept this stronzo out of the house. You brought him back in.
He's your brother. Now what he's done is done.
Come on, Ali. Don't let him spoil the evening for us.
Any chance of me rain chips there, Johnny?
Sorry, Liam.
Oh, I forgot. Please, the text for next week is Aristotle and the language of the phenomenal. Okay, thank you.
Dr. Baldi.
Oh, Professor Graham.
May I have a word?
A word from the Dean. I'm honoured.
As you should be, Dr. Baldi. Now, I've had a rather peculiar request from the Gardaí.
Good Lord.
Oh, no. They don't want to arrest you, Dr. Baldi, for your views on Heidegger or anything like that. No, it seems that they would like you to assist them with an investigation. A Detective Inspector Mahan called.
Ah. Sorry, I don't know who that is.
I trust it won't distract from your valuable work. Second-year philosophy is a sweeping canvas.
Yeah, well, still, assist them with an investigation. Does a ring to it, hasn't it?
Dr. Baldi, thank you for coming.
Detective Inspector Mahan?
You're expecting a big strapping fella, right? The Gardaí have emerged blinking into the 90s, Dr. Baldi, so a woman can rise to the dizzy heights of Detective Inspector. You're a professor of philosophy yourself, I believe.
Well, a junior lecturer, I'm afraid. Dr. Graham likes to make things sound important.
Oh, well, take a seat.
Thank you.
Let me fill you in on this thing.
Right.
You know Parletti's?
On Woodbine Road, the chippy.
That one. Old Parletti, Gianni, was attacked and robbed last night.
Oh, that's terrible. Poor old chap.
The chipper is actually run by his son and daughter-in-law. But Monday's their night off and Gianni takes over.
Right.
When his son came home, he found his father lying on the floor.
Was he badly hurt?
Unconscious. Got hit from behind. He's recovering, though.
And is there a suspect?
There's an arrest. A young local fella, Darren Todd, well known to us and to them. Gianni's son rang us and we picked him up 2 streets away, still carrying the weapon and cash from the till.
Oh. And what did he hit Mr. Parletti with?
A snooker cue.
Oh, does he play snooker?
This kid? No. He says he found the cue lying beside the old man. We presume he stole it, though we're not sure where just yet. There's loads of snooker clubs around.
Oh. It sounds as if you have it under control.
Yeah, we have.
Oh.
Sorry. I should have made it clear. What we want you to do... You see, the old man lapses into Italian when he gets upset.
You want me to translate? Yes, of course.
What do you think we wanted you to do? Solve the crime?
No. Well, this is stupid of me. I had a notion. You know Umberto Eco?
The name of the rose, that fellow?
Yes. But lots of other things as well. You know, Professor Eco is a semioticist.
What's that when it's at home?
Well, it's a big word for science. It's a fascinating branch of philosophy, actually. Well, I'm a sort of amateur semioticist.
Well, Dr. Baldi, there are signs here, but they all point one way. You're welcome to observe, of course, but really, what we want you to do is translate.
Translate, yes.
Mr. Parletti.
Another policeman.
No, Mr. Parletti. This gentleman isn't a policeman or a priest. Dr. Baldi is a professor. He's Italian.
Beh. Da dove?
La famiglia venne dall'Aquila.
Abruzzese. Molto feroce.
Dr. Baldi is going to translate, or at least that was the idea.
Translate? I live 50 years here. Parlo inglese perfectly.
Of course, Mr. Parletti. Now, would you mind telling us what happened?
I already told you.
You lapsed. You began to speak Italian, Mr. Parletti, when you became angry.
Okay. One more time, okay? I was working in the shop. I come out to the front to lock up, and this guy hits me.
You saw him? Sorry, Inspector.
Did you see your attacker?
How could I see him? I was leaning in his drum, so he hit me from behind.
Then how did you... Sorry, Inspector. Sorry, how did he know who it was?
His son arrived in like moments later and called us. Isn't that right, Mr. Parletti? Your son came in.
Mia figlia. Oh, mia figlia.
Alessandro, Ali, runs the shop.
Tutti risparmi. Tutti risparmi.
He's very upset. How much money was taken?
About £70. Basically the night potatoes.
He used the word risparmi. It normally means savings.
The boy definitely wasn't carrying savings. Unless Mr. Parletti here was very improvident.
Gianni, what do you mean when you say risparmi? Did the thief take your savings?
No, non risparmi.
No risparmi.
Soldi. Un sacco di soldi.
Not savings, money. He says he just used the wrong word.
Now, what about the boy? What about him? Well, you said he never attacked anyone before.
Not that we know of.
So there's a discontinuity.
Dr. Baldi, there's always a first blow, okay? And we caught him red-handed right after the attack. If you don't mind, I'd like you to translate for us. Nothing more.
I forgot.
I'm sorry. You sounded a bit...
Bossy.
Bossy cow. You'll have to forgive me. I have the superintendent from hell on my back. I really appreciate your help. Would you be willing to translate for Gianni again if we need it?
Of course, I'd be delighted, Inspector.
Tina. It's shorter than Inspector.
Of course, Tina. Short for Martina.
Yes.
Paolo. Short for Paolo.
Hello. Can I help you?
No, yes, I was here a moment ago. Dr. Baldi.
Gerard de Hagen, Mr. Parletti, solicitor.
Oh, hi.
Terrible thing, this.
Yes, terrible.
How's he coming along?
Well, he seems fine.
He's not that kind of doctor.
What did you say, Johnny?
I'm not a medical doctor. I'm one of the useless kind. Philosophy.
Ah, I see. What's a PhD doing here? Are you a friend?
He's from the Abruzzi. I don't trust anyone from the Abruzzi.
I came back to ask Mr. Parletti here about a word he used. Risparmi.
Hey, what does it matter? Risparmi, soldi. My life is ruined. My son's life is ruined. Either way.
Oh, well, there's my answer. I'd better be going there.
Fine. He has stuff to sign.
Oh, what's that?
Dr. Baldi, with respect, I'm not sure that's any business.
Sorry, I meant, what time is it?
It's 10 to 12.
Oh, well, I'm late. Right, arrivederci. It's all right. I don't want chips. I wondered if I might talk to you about the robbery. Hello, Alessandro Paletti.
Gardi?
No, I'm helping your father. Traduccio io.
Da dove viene?
Dagli Abruzzi.
Si chiama napoletano, eh? Entra. Monica, this is...
Paolo Baldi. Piacere.
Monica is an Italian.
Ah, then, hello.
Hello.
Could I ask you about, you, Ali, about the night of the attack?
This is the 50th time.
Still.
We went out, we came home.
Where did you go?
The Oasis. Monica had a drink with her girlfriends. I watched the football.
You came home together?
Yeah, we came home early.
Why?
Because I didn't...
Because she was worried about the old man. It always is. This place gets rough late on.
And you found your father?
On the floor behind the counter. The door was open. And the till was robbed.
Right. How much was taken?
Well, that's it.
Yeah, money from the till. 60, 70 quid.
Yeah, that's all. No savings.
Savings? Look, Signori Baldi. No, it's all right. Forget it.
Say, Darren.
Who wants to know?
I want to talk to you about Gianni Paletti.
Look, I never hit him, okay?
Well, the police think you did.
The Rosa think the earth is flat.
I know. So what happened?
I was floating around, twisting stuff. Found the chipper door open. The old fella was lying on the floor. I thought he was drunk, so... I done what anybody would do. I took the money from the till and legged it.
Well, you didn't hit the old man.
I never touched him. I didn't even know he was hurt.
So if you didn't hit him, why were you wandering around with a billiard cue?
I found her in there. And I held on to it myself.
Well, you expect me to believe that?
All right there, pal.
Hello, can I ask you something?
Depends. Might cost you.
Do you have a customer called Paletti?
Which Parletti we talking about here?
The guy from the chipper?
Ali? Yeah. He comes in with his missus of a Monday. Nice, quiet fella. Not like the other mad clients, Remigio.
Remigio?
Ah, you don't know about Remigio, so... Well, there's two Parlettis. Brothers.
Are there now?
Different as chalk and cheese. Remigio's a real black sheep. Gambling, boarding.
Snooker.
Nothing wrong with snooker, pal, but yeah, a lot of that.
Is he around at the moment?
Yeah, worse luck. Came back from England about 4 months ago for his ma's funeral. Broke his ma's heart, but the old man still loved him. Still does.
Mrs. Barletti. Monica.
You're back?
Is Ali around?
He's gone up to the hospital. His dad had a bad night.
Oh.
You want to ask him something, right?
Well, yes. He didn't tell me he had a brother. Would you have any idea why that was?
Don't know. Maybe he thought you knew. Remigio isn't exactly what you call a secret.
No, well, can I ask, do he and Ali get on?
Get on? Listen, Ali works like a dog. Remigio never did a hand's turn. Then he goes off, acts the maga in England. He comes back after his mother dies, and the old man welcomes him back with open arms.
That kind of answers my question.
There's something else you should know. We didn't come home early because we were worried about it being rough around here. We came back because I was worried about Remigio, because he was here. Last time you were here, you asked about savings. Well, I don't know how you copped on, but you were right. Dead on. The money that was stolen wasn't just from the till. It was savings. Money that was stashed away. What?
Nothing. Sorry, go on, please.
Savings, right? Hidden. So whoever took them had to know where they were.
Right.
And there's another thing. Remigio is a pool player. Pool players use cues.
Mrs. Barletti, have you told the police this stuff?
Omerta. The code of bleeding silence. Closing ranks. There isn't a hope in hell of the Gardaí getting told anything around here anyway. But even if there was, Gianni wouldn't turn in Remigio, and that's that. How are you?
How are you? Dr. Baldi?
Hello. How is your father?
He's got blood poisoning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's asking about Remigio.
Wait, sir. What's he asking?
If you and Remigio get on.
Sure, yeah. Oh, certainly. I love him. He loves me. Sure, we're a happy family.
Another tomato, Father Baldi? Pomidori.
Just as Ireland is home of the fry.
Oh, it's a crowning glory, Father Baldi. The Irish fry. My husband, Mr. Reed, swore by it before his heart attack. Oh, that tall man phoned for you again. Troy.
Did he leave a message?
No message. Perhaps he's going to call on you again. Unexpectedly. He's very masterful, isn't he? With that hair and all. I do love a touch of grey at the temples. Oh, what time will you be going to the university, Father Baldi?
10 o'clock, Mrs. Reed, as usual.
I don't see what you're getting at. We know about Remigio Parletti. There's no reason to connect him to this incident.
Remigio was up at the house that night. That's what I'm getting at. There was a row. People heard it.
Yes, we know that. But people also saw Remigio leave at least an hour before the attack. We may not be bright, Dr. Baldi, but we can gather basic information. And the tall boy had been there earlier. Did you know that?
Well, no, but that proves nothing. It's a chippy. Most of the neighbourhood comes in there.
It's Remigio's family home, so his being there proves even less. Brothers and sisters sometimes don't agree, but we can't arrest them for visiting.
Don't agree. Ali and Remigio loathe one another.
And what, do you want us to arrest Remigio on that basis?
No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is that the simple agenda is not the only one here.
Well, that's your opinion. We believe, well, Superintendent Wynne believes, that the simple agenda works. Suspect arrested red-handed, money returned, family happy, crime solved.
Well, yes, except the family isn't happy and the crime isn't solved.
Dr. Baldi, isn't there a thing in philosophy called Occam's razor, which says the most likely explanation is probably the correct one?
Well, I'm impressed. I still think you should take it further, though.
And I prefer you didn't.
Your espresso, Doc.
No. Thank you, Sean.
This babe in uniform you've been seen hanging around with, is she investigating you or vice versa?
I'm helping her with a case.
Oh, seriously, Doc.
Translating.
Translating? Is it on the north side, like?
Italian, the chip shop thing.
Oh, I read about that poor old geezer. He was hit on the head.
Indeed he was. Which reminds me, would you stand up for a second, Sean, and turn round, please?
Okay.
I like that.
This is a public place, Doc. Oh, Doc, that was close. What are we doing here?
I'm just checking something out. Right, thank you, Sean. You've been a great help. Of course, you worked out what I was doing.
Oh, give us a clue, Doc.
You're checking which side the owl fellow was attacked from, right?
Well, left. But, no, you're correct, Breeder. That's exactly what I was doing. And whoever hit Gianni had to be left-handed. Now, since you're so clever, I don't suppose I could borrow you for an hour.
Sure, yeah. Borrow away.
Well, good girl, Brita. Scoot first and ask questions later.
So, what are we looking for here, Doc?
I don't know, Breeder, to tell you the truth. I'm still getting a handle on this. Do you like Patrick Kavanagh?
Raglan Road, that's pretty much all I know.
You know what he said about the Trojan War?
No.
He said, then Homer's ghost came whispering to my ear, I made the Iliad from such a local row.
Great line.
Yes, from such a local row. See, I have a sense that what we have here is more than a squabble at the door of a chippy. A lot more. This thing is it has a history, a name, a former life. But I don't know what it is, yet.
And will you find it here?
Oh, I doubt it, Breeder. This is just a reality check. Shall we, call in?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be him over there. He looks just like Ali.
He looks tough. His friend looks even tougher.
See you up, pal.
Oh, Remigio.
What about it?
I'm a friend of your father's, Paolo Baldi.
Don't know you. You a priest?
You look like a priest.
How is the old guy today?
Didn't Ali tell you?
No. What?
He's got septicemia. Blood poisoning.
Thank you, Ali. Get word to Remigio right away. Is it serious, this septicemia?
Well, yes, it can be.
I better go and see him tonight.
You saw him the night he was attacked?
Yeah, I left. Then some little pup attacked him. I wish I'd stayed.
He was hit with a cue. Like that one.
Dr. Baldi.
Dr. Baldi?
Our taxi will be here.
Are you suggesting something here, Dr. Baldi?
You're turn round. I'm Mr. Siller. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. This guy's getting on my case about me father.
Yeah? What's he on about?
It's okay, Auntie. I respect the old man, my friend. I would never do anything to hurt him.
You see, after listening to Ali and that slag Monica, are you? Well, let me put you straight, pal. Remigio was nowhere near the shop when Gianni got hammered, okay? Okay?
Certainly, that's okay with us. 100%.
Well, get lost, though. Come on, then.
Jeez, I need a drink. Barman! You nearly got a gig there. Oh, young fella.
What?
Give us 2 brandies, will you?
Listen, pal, I don't know what your game is, but keep out of this, do you know what I mean?
Make them doubles, will you? Like a good young fella. Come over here to me, Remigio. When did you stop beating your father, Remigio? What are you like? Doc!
Look at him play.
I will not. He'll come over here and burst us.
No, look. What do you see?
He's a good shot.
Look again.
He's left-handed. Oh, my God. That means he did it. Oh, my God. Out of here this second.
It means he could have done it, Breeder. But does that mean his father thinks he did it?
Hey, are you still here?
I need to talk to Gianni tonight, I think. Meantime, we...
Get out of here this second.
I'm sorry, sir, you can't go in there.
Oh, well, I just wanted to ask Gianni one thing.
I'm afraid Johnny's not well. Not well at all.
Oh, good Lord. How did it get to be so serious?
Post-traumatic septicemia can be very dangerous and terribly swift. The doctors are doing all that they can.
Oh, my poor friend. Did he ask for a priest?
He's had the priest.
Oh, well then. Oh, good night, nurse. Nothing more to be done. Good night, old fellow. Arrivederci.
Papa. How are you? Papa, can you hear me?
Remich. Ali, come close.
We're here, Papa.
Ali, figlio mio. Forgive your brother, Remich. Don't fight no more when I go.
Don't go, Papa. Papa?
Ali. He's dead.
Ali. Arredello.
Don't touch me, you lion. You killed him.
No, Ali, no. Don't say that to me. I loved him.
Who knew what the savings were? Huh? Only you.
Oh, Papa. Papa.
I don't know how you can act sorry after what you've done. But I won't shield you any longer, Remigio. Not 1 second more.
Inspector Mann.
Saying a prayer for poor Gianni.
Oh, I prayed for him last night. To Today I'm scouring the heavens for a sign.
Have you found one?
You know, I think I may have. Here, the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 15. But, you came here to ask me something, right?
Yes. The word old Mr. Parletti used, rispriami, it definitely wouldn't be used for cash in the tail.
Definitely not.
Superintendent Wynne wanted me to double check.
Ah. And something happened?
You could say that all right. Ali Parletti just came into the station and made a statement. He tells us that savings were taken on the night and that only one other person knew where they were. Remigio Parletti. So, I owe you an apology. You were right all along. The simple agenda was not the only one.
Well, don't quote me on that, Inspector.
Tina. So, you've helped to solve our case, for which thank you. Ironically, and sadly for me, Gianni's death means we won't be, needing your services anymore. So.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Thank you again. And I better be off.
Oh.
Goodbye, Dr. Baldi.
Goodbye, Dana. Oh, is Remigio Parletti around?
Yourself again. No, he's not here.
Oh, I wonder, do you know where he lives?
The Bridewell Garda station, I'd say, at the moment. He's after being arrested.
Oh.
And the Rossers busted in here and took him away. On a break of 117. Oh, he wasn't a bit pleased.
We're impressed with hospitality and graciousness.
You're very quiet, Father Baldi. Subdued. You're getting as bad as Mr. Hamilton here. Isn't that right, Mr. Hamilton? He's getting as bad as you. Would you like another piece, Father Baldi?
No, thank you, Mrs. Reed. No, if that's the fatted calf, then...
Fatted calf? Oh, no, this isn't veal, Father Baldi. Veal's very cruel, the way they treat them calves. No, it's lamb.
Dunderhead.
Father Baldi.
No, Mrs. Reed, I didn't mean you. Excuse me. Something's been staring me in the face.
Isn't Mr. Hamilton here?
No, not Mr. Hamilton. My sign, Mrs. Reed. I think I know what it means.
Can I help you?
Mr. O'Hagan.
Junior, senior?
Not certain. Oh, that's him. Mr. O'Hagan?
Yes?
We met at old Mr. Parletti's bedside.
Ah, so we did. You're the doctor, right?
Yes, Paolo Baldi.
Terrible thing, this. Turned out to be his deathbed.
Well, that's it, Mr. O'Hagan. That time I burst in, was Remigio Parletti being written out of his father's will?
Look, Dr. Baldi, I can't tell you that, really.
No, well, it may help an innocent man.
Remigio?
Yes.
You think he didn't do it?
He didn't do it. Now, can I take it that I'm right about the will? Thank you. Excuse me, I have to run. Hello, I'm looking for Inspector Marn.
And who might you be?
I'm Dr. Paolo Baldi.
Ah, the man with the fluent Italian. Thanks for your help, sir. I'm Superintendent Wynne. Look, I'll get someone to help you now.
This Parletti thing.
Tragic. Took a turn for the worse and bang, dead in 10 minutes. But I think justice will be done.
Well, I doubt it. You've arrested Remigio.
Who told you that?
Well, I was up at the snooker hall.
He's helping us with our inquiries, yes?
Yes, but he won't be much help. He didn't do it.
Well, if he didn't, we found the savings in his flat, all present and correct.
Ah. Well, have you considered that they might have been put there?
Considered it. I know they were put there.
Oh, well, in that case...
They were put there by Remigio Parletti. Now, thank you once again for your help, Dr. Baldi.
Baldi, yes.
And the case is closed. Perhaps we'll see you at the funeral.
Can I ask you something, Mrs. Reed?
Anything, Father Baldi.
Are you familiar with the story of the Prodigal Son?
The mad fella that comes back and gets the fatted calf.
The very one. Now, Mrs. Reed, think carefully. What was his name?
don't think he had a name, Father Baldi. He was just the prodigal son.
Very good, Mrs. Reed. And the good son?
I don't think he had a name either, Father Baldi.
Right again. Now, Mrs. Reed, the jackpot question. What was the name of the good son's wife?
It's a trick question, isn't it?
It is indeed, Mrs. Reed, a trick question. Well done. Please, excuse me, I have to go.
But aren't you waiting for the answer, Father Baldi? Will I put your chop by for you? Italians. Odd as tea.
Ali's up at the undertaker's. But there's a post-mortem and we have to earn a living. So, frying tonight.
Of course, it's a terrible tragedy.
Tragedy? Is that the Bee Gees we're talking about here? This was murder, Dr. Baldi.
You still believe Remigio did it? So, Mrs. Pauletti, Monica, you believe?
Yeah. And they have to find the savings up in his flat. Here you are, Dr. Baldi.
Thank you. Well, I'm sorry about all this. How much do I owe you?
On the house, Dr. Baldi. Thank you for taking an interest.
Well, Monica, could you put some extra salt on those for me?
Sure.
I like salt. They're not too much. Bad for the heart. Thank you. Good night. Very interesting. Just set this watch. 4 minutes. Around this corner. Let's see.
Still on the case, pal?
Yes, I have a question.
Fire away.
Where is the TV?
Upstairs, the big lounge. We open about 7. Earlier if there's a game.
Oh, like Monday?
Yeah. Monday's a big game night.
Good. Thank you.
That's it?
Huh? That's it? Oh, actually, there's one more thing you can help me with.
Hey, pal. I seen you in there. You looking for the Remigio?
I'm not sitting up.
He's after getting lifted.
I know.
Do you now? Well, what I want to know, pal, is this. Had you got anything to do with it?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Did you not? Then what the hell are you doing snooping round?
I'm actually working on his behalf. Look, you see this watch?
Here, show us that. Now, there's your watch. Do you know what? I think it's after stopping. You poxy ratchet.
Oh, Father Troy. Good God, man, don't do that.
Baldi? What on earth have you done to your face?
Oh, I got into a fight with someone about a thing. Call me plain Paolo, please.
So Mrs. Reed was right in what she said?
Oh, what did she say? Where is she?
She went to bed, tired of staying up waiting for you. She says your life has become increasingly irregular.
Oh, sometimes miss me tea, if that's what you mean.
And Father Lister says you are not a frequent visitor to his confessional.
At the moment, I have nothing to confess. I often wished I had. Now, I have a black eye which hurts like the blazes. I'm looking for something to put on it. I'm very tired. Can we hold the Inquisition till another time?
It's not an Inquisition. I came to remind you about the Easter retreat. You'll come, of course. You could do with a withdrawal from the world by the looks of things.
You could be right there, Direttore.
Good. April the 14th. I'll be off, so.
Would you like a cup of...
No, thank you. Mrs. Reed was generous with the seed cake earlier. Much earlier. You're a sabbatical, Father Baldi, from your ministry. You're still adamant about...
I need time, Direttore, and space to see what God wants from me.
I know very well what he wants from you. But we won't go into that now.
I think that's a sensible decision.
Good night, then, Father Baldi.
It's not Father Paolo. Never mind. Hello.
Paolo. What a coincidence. I was just about to come and see you.
Huh? About what?
We reviewed this thing last night, Superin and myself. The case against Remigio seems overwhelming. Open and shut. His only alibi is a petty thief called Anto Nolan.
That's what we've met.
What a shiner. Did he do that to you?
Yes, I would have fought back, but I'm a pacifist in theory and a coward in practice.
But that's an assault.
Well, I don't wish to press charges now, Tina. Look, tell me, why were you about to call on me if the case is open and shut?
Because of something Rin said in the course of our review.
Oh. And that was?
Rin told me you think we've got the wrong man.
I didn't think it mattered to Rin what I thought.
It matters to me. I was wrong about the boy. I want to hear what you're saying now, particularly why you've changed your mind about Remigio.
No, I haven't changed my mind. I never said that Remigio did it.
You did.
I said the boy didn't do it, and Remigio might have. See, quite soon afterwards, I realised I was wrong. Remember the chapel when I said I found a sign, Luke 15?
I don't know Luke 15, Dr.
Oh, you do. It's the Prodigal Son story. You know, Gianni is the father, Ali is the son, the dutiful son. Remigio is the prodigal who returns and, gets what?
The fatted calf.
Exactly. And in this case, the fatted calf is an inheritance, because old Mr. Parletti put Remigio back in the will after his mother died.
How do you know that?
Because I was there when he changed it back. Although I only realised that today.
Gianni changed the will?
He disinherited Remigio right after he was attacked. See, to be fair to him, everything pointed to Remigio.
To be fair to me, it still does.
Well, fair enough. But I looked again at my parable, and I saw something very clearly. When he's reinstated, the prodigal son doesn't beat up the father, does he? To me, that seemed to indicate that someone else had done this. Someone who wanted Remigio, the prodigal son, written out of his reward, which just happened to be half of everything Ali had worked like a dog for. The same person planted the savings, the risparmi, in Remigio's flat.
You're talking about a setup here, aren't you?
Yes.
It's a nice parable and a nice theory, but that's all it is, Paolo, a theory. Well, have you any proof, any evidence?
Yes, but I need you to be there.
Where?
The chippy. Just come. If I'm wrong here, I'll go into Rin's office and hand myself in for obstruction of common sense. Okay?
If you're wrong here, Rin will be too busy hanging me to bother with you. But okay, lead on.
Sorry for lagging. I had to call someone. Did you ring?
Yeah, twice.
Well, there you go. Someone's coming. Hello, can we come in? Yeah. Inspector?
Mr. Parletti? Monica?
Hello.
I'm so sorry about your father.
Yeah. Well, at least that hypocrite Remigio got what he deserved.
Well, he didn't deserve it, Ali, because he didn't do it. He was set up.
Set up? What do you want about?
Well, look, just check out what happened, Ali. Someone came in and struck your father a blow on the head, right? Just a tap, nothing serious, though, of course, in the end, it proved fatal. Now, this someone took the savings and left a snooker cue beside the body of your father. And why? To frame Remigio. It almost worked, too. If the boy hadn't been sniffing around and disturbed the carefully arranged tableau, it would have all been fine. In fact, it worked in part. Remigio did get written out of the will.
That was my father's decision. I didn't make him do that.
Yes, but the boy had ruined the best bit. The bit that end up with Remigio in jail. And when I came along, there was a second chance to frame Remigio, so I was pointed in the right direction.
I didn't point you in any direction. You've got a nerve saying that I would hit the old man on the head.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Stupid. I have a perfect alibi. I was in the Oasis all night. You could have checked it out easily if you weren't so stupid.
And not only that, he's right-handed anyway, so he couldn't have done it. End of story.
Superintendent Rin.
Yes, you seem to have lost the run of yourself here, my Italian friend. And as for you, ma...
Dr. Baldi had some, new evidence. I thought we should...
New evidence? The blow was left-handed. Mr. Parletti here is right-handed. Am I right?
You're dead right, pal.
So, Mr. Parletti didn't do it. And I'm calling this little inquisition to a close.
Tony!
Where do you think you're going, Baldi?
There you are. Crikey, just in time. Now, Tony here is the barman at the Oasis.
I know, Tony. What the hell has he got to do with this? Oh, maybe you're going to tell us that Tony hit me father.
No, Tony. Tell us where Ali was on the night of the assault.
Why are you asking him? I was watching the match in the bar.
That's right, he was.
And he was there the whole night?
Yeah, you're making a fool of yourself, Baldi. Look, I don't have time to listen to this.
And this lady, Monica.
Monica was there all night.
You couldn't see her from the TV bar, Ali. I checked.
Monica left the bar, okay.
When?
About midnight.
For how long?
About a quarter of an hour. But she came back.
And then?
She went upstairs to collect Ali to bring him home.
Monica.
No, please. Where do you think she went in that quarter of an hour?
Maybe outside for some fresh air. I don't know.
Well, let me suggest where she went, Tony. How long did it take you to walk here from the Oasis?
About 5 minutes.
4 minutes and 33 seconds is what my watch said. That's 9.5 minutes for the return journey. It's quite long enough to go to the chippy, hit Gianni Paletti over the head, arrange a little tableau, and get back to the Oasis to bring Ali home. Except that the setup had gone all wrong in the meantime.
Don't talk like that!
It's true. Every word. No. I didn't mean to kill him. I swear. But couldn't stand there and watch Remigio take what was ours. What we slaved for together. Letting him walk all over us. I couldn't. I just couldn't.
Well done, Dr. Baldi.
Sherlock Holmes, eh?
Wish I'd been able to talk to my teacher like that.
Oh, I can't stop them. Moral authority of an aardvark.
Why did you keep going? Past Remigio, like?
There's two reasons. First, the prodigal son doesn't beat up the father, like I said before. But then, there was an even bigger deviation from the original.
Monica.
Right. The prodigal son story doesn't have a Monica, a vengeful wife. And who knows how it would have ended if it had.
Maybe like this?
Well, maybe. See, Ali behaved like the good son in the parable. He sulked at it, but he accepted it. But Monica was not going to accept the new state of affairs so easily. Not that she wanted to commit murder, no, far from it. She just wanted Gianni to cut Remigio out of the will. She was appalled when the septicemia cut him.
How did you find out she was left-handed?
I got her to pour salt on me chips. I felt a little guilty. She wouldn't accept payment. She just thanked me for taking an interest.
Don't feel guilty. She was using you.
Yes, she was. To point at Remigio. Well, the joker in the pack for me was that Ali was genuinely unaware of what his wife was up to. He would never have allowed it. He wouldn't even shop Remigio till his father died. The good son, you see.
What would you have done if she hadn't cracked?
Well, I felt foolish. Very foolish. But... well, I could see that she was likely to tell the truth after Gianni died.
Well, I'm gobsmacked. It's either beginner's luck on a massive scale or...
Well, thank you.
I'll have to seriously rethink my approach to detection.
Semiotics is detection. It just musters the facts differently.
Thought you might say that.
Detection climbs to the truth by building a tower of facts with stairs and banisters. Semiotics just builds a heap, a mound, and then, leaps sideways off the top. Of course, that's the metaphor. But then this life is a metaphor. Could I buy you a coffee in the buttery?
Love one, Dr. Baldi.
Paolo, now, Paolo.
Paolo. You know, Paolo, the prodigal son story has always seemed to me to be a complete crock in terms of natural justice.
Well, it's not about natural justice, Tina. It's about divine forgiveness. The prodigal son is at the heart of a very vexing relationship between a simple God and his utterly perplexing creation, man.
The prodigal son? The chapel at lunchtime? Divine forgiveness? You're not by any chance an ex-priest, Dr. Baldi?
No, Paolo. No. One thing I can swear to.
Devlin. The part of Paolo Baldi was played by David Threlfall, and Tina by Tina Kelleher. Father Troy by T.P. McKenna. Dr. Graham, Gerard McSorley. Superintendent Rynn, Owen Rowe, and Mrs. Reed by Margaret Darcy. Gianni was played by Paolo Tullio. Ali, Simon Delaney. Monica, Aoife McMorrow Kavanagh. Remigio, Damien McAdam. Anto, Aina McLeam, and Tony the Barman by Frankie McCafferty. Breeder was played by Anne Byrne. Collett, Charlie Bonner. Tolan, Mark Barine. O'Hagan, Mark Lambert. Darren Todd, Lawrence Kinlan. Liam, Paul Rowe. And O'Hagan's secretary by Nicola Duffy. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Baldi was created by Barry Devlin for Sarah Lawson Productions and was developed and produced by BBC Northern Ireland. Baldi was directed in Belfast.
Hello. Your timekeeping is not going to get any better. It said 6 o'clock on the invitation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't quite caught up with these social nuances. I understood the polite custom was to arrive at a party half an hour after the time on the invitation.
Not when you're one of its hosts.
I'm one of its hosts.
Well, this party is to celebrate the Jack Matthews Memorial Lecture.
This, which is being given by Dr. Allen, head of Irish literature. Surely that's nothing to do with the philosophy department.
Well, it's an occasion that concerns everyone in all of the humanities departments.
Oh, you mean there's fundraising involved?
Exactly. You're catching on to the priorities of this university. Come on, Dr. Baldi. You better meet our principal guest.
I would have thought to keep the family involved in the care of that artistic heritage.
Oh, I'm sure you're right, Professor Bryden.
Sorry, if I may just butt in here.
Of course, Dr. Graham.
Professor Bryden, I'd like to introduce one of my colleagues. This is Dr. Paolo Baldi, Professor Warwick Bryden from the St. Ignatius University in Illinois.
How do you do, Professor?
Great pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And Dr. Baldi, you've met Dr. Philip Trent from the literature department, haven't you?
Not properly, but we've seen each other around.
Hi.
Hello. Philip, could I just steal you away for a quick word?
Oh, of course.
So when will the lecture begin precisely, Dr. Graham?
I'm sure it won't be long. If you'll excuse me.
Philip. Yes. I'm very much looking forward to this evening, Dr. Baldi. Apparently, Professor Allen has had access to some new information. Anyway, from all accounts I gather, he's worth seeing in his own right. Something of a character.
One of the last licensed eccentrics of academia.
Well, at St. Ignatius, let me tell you, we've a lot of Jack Matthews fans. Hence the interest in the archive.
Archive?
Well, surely you know that your university holds the largest Jack Matthews collection in the world.
No, I'm sorry.
What is your subject, Dr. Baldi?
Philosophy.
Oh, well.
Will you excuse me? I'm being summoned.
Of course.
Yes, Dr. Graham.
Baldi, you have met Mary Matthews, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Mary is the granddaughter of the great Jack Matthews himself.
An honour to meet you.
You too, Dr. Baldi.
She and I regularly meet as trustees of the Jack Matthews estate. I represent the university. It used to be Professor Allen in that role, but...
Not the easiest of men to get along with. He seems to take pleasure in starting feuds and vendettas.
Where's Professor Allen got to?
Well, I passed his study as I was going to the ladies' room. In this college, the ladies' room always seems to be miles away from everywhere. He had his lecture all over the desk and was just checking it through. He said he'd be down in a couple of minutes.
And how long goes that?
Quarter of an hour, I suppose.
Professor Allen's not in the library, Dr. Graham.
He must still be in his room. Dr. Trent, could I impose on you to go up there and drag him down here bodily?
I'll try, though he's never been that keen on taking orders from his juniors. Why don't you come too, Dr. Baldi? You'll probably take more notice of someone from another department.
Well, philosophy might succeed where mere language fails.
Wouldn't be the first time, would it?
So, Philip, you don't know much about Jack Matthews either.
No, my speciality is 18th century English literature. Henry Fielding and the origin of the novel.
You can get all the material you need for that here in Dublin.
Oh, no problem at all. Mind you, I may not be here much longer. Good chance of my getting a research fellowship in Oxford.
Oh, which college?
All close.
Oh, well done.
I haven't quite got it yet. Be glad if it does come through, though. Mr. Brennan.
Dr. Trent, I was just... didn't want to be late for the lecture. See you down there.
Who was that? J.T. Brennan, author of the definitive biography of Jack Matthews.
Which I'm afraid I haven't read. Still, perhaps Dr. Allen's lecture will kindle my enthusiasm for the subject.
I doubt it. His room's just up here.
Answer came then on. Voice from the screen.
Oh my God, what's this? Dr. Allen.
He's there. Let me see. He's got no pulse. He's dead.
He's been killed. Murdered. Look, it's a paper knife. He always had it on his desk. Oh, it's terrible. What are we doing now?
Get the Guardy first. And don't touch the phone. Go down and tell Dr. Graham first. Get him to call the Guardy. If we're to have any chance of catching whoever did this, we've got to leave the scene untouched. All right.
Yeah. That's what we should do, isn't it? There's something odd here.
Well, yes, indeed.
No, I mean about the desk.
What about it?
It's got no papers on it.
And?
Mary Matthews told me she saw Professor Allen a couple of minutes ago and he was up to his neck in papers, and I quote.
Well, he isn't now, is he?
Yes, indeed.
Well, go and tell Dr. Graham what's happened and get the Guardy. Hmm?
Yes.
Poor chap. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Are you Dr. Graham?
I am, yes.
Detective Inspector Mann from the Guardian.
This is a terrible thing to have happened right here on university premises. Terrible.
Where's the body?
Upstairs. This is Dr. Trent. He'll show you.
Good evening.
Hello.
Dreadful business.
Yes. Now, if you could show me the way, Dr. Trent.
Of course.
Anyone could have come up here in the time since you found the body.
No. My colleague stayed on guard.
Oh, good.
Well, here he is, Dr. Baldi. Good evening.
I don't know.
You've met?
Yes.
Well, I'd better go back and give Dr. Graham moral support.
Well, Paolo.
It's very good to see you again.
You too.
Though not perhaps in ideal circumstances.
No. Any ideas who might have wanted to kill him?
Well, according to his reputation around the university, it could be anyone who'd met him.
And who was it he was about to lecture on?
Jack Matthews.
Name means nothing to me, should it?
Well, not unless Irish literature is your special subject, no. Contemporary of Yeats, a minor cult figure here, and also in America, apparently. His most famous poem was The Favourite Sons of Erin.
Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar. So where is the lecture he was about to deliver?
Ah, very good. Definitely the first question that should be asked.
Oh, is that another of your semiotic signs?
Well, in a way, though in this case it's the absence of the sign that's important. You know, the dog that didn't bark in the night.
Presumably there'll be a copy of the lecture on his computer. Unless the murderer wiped that too.
Well, Professor Allen hated the new technology. He still wrote everything in longhand, using a fountain pen and sepia ink.
Oh, yeah. All those scraps of dirty old envelopes sticking out of the books, yeah.
Well, I assume that's how he marked his references.
Well, yes. Transactions of the Society of Irish Proselytes, Volume 23.
Very good. Always more to books than meets the eye. They may look similar from the outside, but their contents could prompt laughter, tears, sedition, revolution, even murder.
Are you referring to one specific book?
Yes, look at...
It's all right. I'm here, man. I'll take charge now. This is a bloody one, isn't it?
Superintendent Wren. Do you remember meeting Dr. Baldi?
Oh, no. You're the philosopher, aren't you?
I am.
Well, on your way then, Doctor. Come on, move yourself. Is there anything in the world less helpful than philosophy at a murder scene?
No philosophy at a murder scene. Goodbye. Good luck with your investigation.
Strange, isn't it, Paolo? How quickly the shock of Alan's death has been absorbed. Initial hysteria, and then 4 days later everyone seems to have forgotten the old thought.
Well, the police are presumably still investigating his murder, though, so...
Oh, yes. Have you got any idea where their suspicions might currently be pointing?
Why'd you ask me?
Oh, I thought you might have got the odd snippet of information from your friendly guard inspector.
No, I don't know that well. She's hardly going to confide professional secrets in me.
Oh, pity.
Why?
Oh, I just like whodunits. So, Paolo, if you do find out who topped the old boy after I've gone, let me know, won't you?
After you've gone? Oh, the old Souls job.
Looking more promising by the minute. They're just checking the last of my records.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations, Philip.
Thanks. But anyway, who at this moment do you reckon done it?
Well, so far as opportunity for murdering Professor Allen goes, Mary Matthews is probably the last person to see him alive.
Or J.T. Brennan. We did see him scurrying away from the scene of the crime, didn't we?
Yes,
looking pretty flustered.
Yes, but what would either of their motives be?
Maybe there was something in Professor Allen's lecture that challenged J.T. Brennan's authorised version of the life of Jack Matthews.
And would make nonsense of his biography.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good thought.
Warren, dear fellow, do come through. Dr. Baldi and Dr. Trent will look after you just while I go into my office. Excuse me, won't be a moment.
Oh, of course. Come and join us, Professor.
Thanks.
Will you have a glass of wine?
No. I'm about to be lunched by Dr. Graham at Le Coq RD.
Oh, you're celebrating something.
We most definitely are. Dr. Graham and I have just agreed terms for the purchase of the Jack Matthews archive by St. Ignatius University.
Oh, congratulations. So all the archive will go over to Illinois?
Yeah, the whole lot. The manuscripts, the letters, his library, everything in fact except the stuff that's on display in the Jack Matthews house here in Dublin.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Jack Matthews house.
Oh, yes. It's run as a museum by his granddaughter, Mary Matthews. She lives in a flat in the basement and organises the guided tours.
I'm interested in that.
Right, Martin, we can be on our way.
A pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. I hope you'll look me up if you're ever in my part of the world.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, you may think you've tasted lobster before work, but let me tell you, the way the Coq RD does it is best.
Well, they both seem very pleased with themselves.
Pair of Cheshire cats. I'm surprised the smiles aren't still here in the room with us.
Still, no doubt, a few more very welcome dollars for the university.
A few hundreds of thousands of them, I imagine.
What?
No, I was just thinking about what you suggested, that Professor Allen's lecture contains something to challenge the orthodox view of Jack Matthews.
Yes?
Well, if that's right, and if the lecture had been delivered, then the sale of the archive to St. Ignatius might not have gone through.
I suppose not.
So ensuring that the lecture never was delivered, that could be a pretty good motive for murder.
What do you want?
I'm sorry to intrude, but you are Mr. J.T. Brennan, aren't you?
That's who I am.
I was told I might find in this bar. But may I sit down? Thank you. I'm afraid I know virtually nothing about Jack Matthews.
Then I suggest you read My Favourite Son of Erin, The Life of Jack Matthews, published 1973, and still the definitive work on the subject.
I surely will. I look forward to it.
And if you do the tour of the Jack Matthews house...
Oh, that's on my list.
Then you'll be able to buy a copy of the biography there. They have plenty of them. Though the book's out of print elsewhere.
Are you one of Jack Matthews' literary executives?
I am, and one of the trustees of the estate. There are three of us. Me, Mary Matthews, the great man's granddaughter, and Dr. Graham, who represents the university.
Oh, yes, my boss. So, I assume you've heard about the sale of the Jack Matthews archive to St. Ignatius.
Of course I have.
Well, you don't sound so upset about it.
I'm delighted. All the trustees are in favour of the sale. The money will be shared between the university and the estate. It means we'll be able to keep the Jack Matthews house going.
Oh, was it under threat?
Things were getting very tight.
But the St. Ignatius deal will ensure the house's future.
For my lifetime and Mary Matthews' lifetime, at least.
Oh, that's good, yeah. I suppose, you've no idea who might have killed Professor Allen.
You suppose correctly. And if you think after the interminable conversations I've had with the Guardian on that subject that I wish to talk further about it, then you're wrong.
Now, that's the end of the tour. But I hope you'll stop on your way out in the gift shop, where you'll find copies of Jack Matthews' work, as well as postcards, and a mug with the whole text of The Favourite Sons of Erin printed on it. I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and you'll tell all your friends about the Jack Matthews house.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Matthews. I found that most interesting.
We've met, haven't we?
Yes, Dr. Paolo Baldi. I was at the university the night when Professor Allen...
Oh, yes. Dear, oh, dear. God rest his soul.
Yes, indeed. That's very good news about the sale of the archive, no, isn't it?
Wonderful news.
Yeah. You don't mind the material going abroad?
No. So long as it means we don't have to sell this house.
Ah, well, that's what matters, isn't it? And, of course, keeping the house must be doubly important for you, because this is your home, isn't it?
Yes. I live in the basement. And if you want to know whether I have to pay rent on that...
No, it wouldn't have occurred to me to ask.
I get my accommodation in consideration for the work I do on behalf of the estate. You may not think there's much to organising all these tours.
No, I'm sure there is, Miss Matthews. I'm sure it involves a great deal of hard work. And, anyway, I appreciated this morning's tour enormously. Thank you. Maybe I will go and invest in one of those favourite Sons of Erin mugs.
Oh, isn't that a fine mug you have there?
Well, you like it?
Yeah. Sure, that's a beautiful piece of work.
You don't think there's too much purple on it?
Oh, no. Oh, you can never have too much purple. Anyway, I'm not talking about the look of the thing. It's what it has written there. Oh, the favourite Sons of Erin, marching onward full of hope, bear aloft their mighty banners with the blessing of the Pope. Now, isn't that fine writing?
Oh, I think it's meant to be ironic, Mrs. Reed. I didn't know you were a poetry lover.
I'm not. No, not all poetry by any means. I won't read that William Butler Yeats for a start.
Why not?
Some of that stuff of his was awful smutty. Golden Codgers and the like. But Jack Matthews, well, that's a different thing altogether.
Oh, my goodness. Catholic.
What?
I am a Catholic.
Well, I hope so, Father Baldi.
And I never realised it.
Did you not?
No, don't worry about it, Mrs. Reed. No, I must go.
But I don't understand.
But it doesn't matter. Look, I tell you what, you have the mug.
No, it's yours. I couldn't take such a beautiful thing from you.
No, please, as a Franciscan, I can't have possessions.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and it'll be a little thank you for setting my thoughts on the right track, reminding me that I am a Catholic.
Oh, dear, you're not having doubts, are you, Father?
No, I'm not.
And I'd put money on the fact that Professor Allen's lecture showed the late, great Jack Matthews to be a less than perfect representative of his faith.
Well, that would make sense. Alan was always virulently anti-Catholic.
Yes, Philip, and J.T. Brennan's biography emphasised what a good Catholic family man Jack Matthews was.
Well, it's all there in the poetry, isn't it? I mean, not just the favourite sons of Erin, but Podrick's Dream, The Fairy from the Loch. They're all imbued with Catholicism.
Yeah. Oh, God, if we could only find the lecture.
Of course, it's not just J.T. Brennan in the frame, is it? I mean, Mary Matthews is still a suspect, too.
And now we've got a motive for her. Lose her rent-free flat if the house had to be sold. I was just thinking, you know, when you left me in Alan's room, after we found the body, I looked at the books on his desk. I made a list of them, all about the Celtic revival, Irish literature during the first half of the 20th century.
Well, exactly the stuff you'd be consulting for a lecture on Jack Matthews?
Yes, except for one book. A thin volume, bound in pinkish cloth, looked as if it could have been privately printed.
I thought you said not to touch anything.
No, I didn't. But I could see the book's title. Acid Violets. You ever heard of a book called Acid Violets that has anything to do with the Jack Matthews industry?
No, never. But then Jack Matthews isn't my special subject.
And you've no idea of the author's name, Dr. Baldi?
Sorry, Maureen, just the title.
Acid Violets. Change from your usual semiotics, anyway. Oh, and if the library doesn't have a copy?
Well, I still like any information you can get about the book. You know, when it was published, who published it, author's name, any information you can get about him.
Or her.
Or her, of course. Yeah.
You mustn't underestimate women.
Well, I don't think there's ever any danger of my doing that, Maureen.
I'll give you a call then, Dr. Baldi.
Yes. Thank you.
Maybe I should draft more staff onto the case. What do you think, man?
It's not necessary, Superintendent. I'm getting there.
Well, we still don't have an arrest, though, do we?
Yeah, but we're close. Now, Professor Allen was murdered to stop him delivering his lecture, which might have prevented the sale of the Jack Matthews archive. The only two people who stood to benefit from that sale, and who were out of the senior common room at the relevant time, are Mary Matthews and J.T. Brennan.
Right.
Brennan seems a much more likely murderer, but I still haven't got any evidence.
And how do you propose to get some evidence?
I've applied for search warrant to go over J.T. Brennan's flat.
Very good, man. Excellent. Just what I would have done myself, in fact. You know, you're not just a pretty face, are you?
I beg your pardon?
No, sorry, it's just an idiomatic expression. I had no meaning at all.
I'm glad to hear it. And now, Superintendent, I do have some phone calls to make.
Yes, of course. Leave me to it, then.
Thank you. And if you would mind not slamming the door.
Paolo Baldi.
Hi, this is Inspector Mahan. Tina.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm fine. Something I wanted to check with you about Professor Allen murder. You know, you and Dr. Trent saw J.T. Brennan hurrying away from the scene of the crime.
Yes.
Was he carrying anything? Something inside his jacket, perhaps?
Something like a lecture written in sepia ink?
Something like that, yes.
Sorry, no obvious bulges under his jacket, no.
I was afraid you'd say that.
So J.T. Brennan remains your number one suspect?
You know I can't answer that.
Silly of me to ask. Did you get anywhere with my signs?
Signs?
You know, the books on Professor Allen's desk.
We had a look through them. You know, books about Jack Matthews, books of poetry.
Did you look in the one called Acid Violets?
Sure.
You didn't find anything in there that signified?
There might have been something that signified to you, not to me, I'm afraid. Look, our approaches to crime are very different. You can have all these wonderful thoughts in your head, and it doesn't matter whether you get the right answer or not. You know, I have to live in the real world, and my job depends on getting the right answer.
Well, maybe, but
I'm sorry, Paolo. Look, I've got some other calls to make.
Yes, of course, but I do have another look inside that book, because I really...
All right, I will. Goodbye, Paolo.
And the last one, Maureen, is the Transactions of the Society of Irish Prosodists, Volume 23.
You are getting a long way away from semiotics now, aren't you?
I certainly am.
So basically it's only books from the library that have been taken out in Professor Allen's name.
Exactly.
Fine, Dr. Baldi. If there are copies in stock, you'll have them by the end of the day.
Bless you, Maureen.
But I'm afraid I couldn't find a copy of that one you asked me about before, Acid Violets. It's very rare. Privately printed in London in 1938. Limited edition of 200.
And what kind of book is it?
Thin volume of poems. But what makes it exceptional is that when the book was published, the poet was only 18 years old.
Is it someone who subsequently became famous?
Vivian Luscombe. name me none, don't you?
No. Why on earth would Vivian Luscombe be relevant to someone preparing a lecture on Jack Matthews?
Well, you could ask her.
Right, what?
This is the research library. I've been doing a bit of sleuthing. Vivian Luscombe's still alive. Must be well into her 70s. Lives out in Galway. I've an address for her and a phone number.
Oh, Maureen, you're brilliant. Do you provide this first-class research service for everyone?
Oh, no, Dr. Baldi. Only for special people.
Oh, well...
The lady who wants to see you, she's very insistent to interview you personally. Name's Mary Matthews.
Good afternoon, Inspector.
Good afternoon, Miss Matthews. You can close the door. Do take a seat. Now, what can I do for you?
It's something I've found, Inspector Mahon, at the Jack Matthews house.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
We had a meeting of the trustees this morning. Then the cleaner came in, and I conducted a tour this afternoon. And it was after the tour I realised my notes for the meeting were missing. Well, the cleaner's a daft girl at the best of times, so I thought she might have thrown my papers away by mistake. And sure enough, in the bin at the back of the house, I found my stuff. Along with this.
Looks an ordinary enough folder.
It's the kind J.T. Brennan always uses. He was in the house for the trustees' meeting this morning.
Sepia ink. Am I right in thinking this is Professor Allen's missing lecture?
Good morning, Dr. Baldi.
Morning.
Sit down by the fire.
It's very good of you to agree to see me, Mr. Luscombe.
Vivian. Everyone calls me Vivian.
Yes, I must confess.
You're expecting a woman. A lot of people do that. Rather careless of my parents giving me an androgynous name, wouldn't you say? Bound to lead to gender confusion in later life. Though amongst the many things my name did make me, androgynous was not one. Come on, do sit down.
Yes, thank you, Vivian. It's a lovely fire.
Nothing like a nice open fire, is there, Dr. Baldi? The body chills as you get older. Still, the fire helps. So does the nice young man who showed you in. Presumably you've come to talk about Jack Matthews.
Yes.
I knew I shouldn't have said anything to the first one. That poisonous, weaselly little academic.
Professor Daniel Allen.
That was the name, yes.
Did you hear that he'd been murdered?
No, I don't read the papers. Still, it sounds like excellent news. I can't think there was anyone who mourned him much.
Well, the loss of any human life is not...
Oh, shut up. Professor Allen was full of hatred, and life is for loving, not for hating.
Well, I would agree with that.
So, has your life been full of love?
It has, but perhaps not the kind of love you're talking about, given my profession.
Oh, dear. I'm getting a distinct whiff of celibacy here. Are you a father or brother or some non-participating family member?
I'm a Franciscan priest.
You poor sod.
Thank you. And, do you have any religion at all?
I was brought up a Catholic. Now I'm a lapsed agnostic. I found Catholicism too intrusive. I don't mind a religion providing me with generalized moral advice, but when it starts telling me what I should do in my own bedroom, it becomes both prurient and impertinent.
Well, you have a way with words. Do you still write?
No, I stopped that in my early 20s. I realized that writing was a way of keeping living at arm's length, rather like religion. And I wanted to embrace living, hug it to death.
Which is what you've done.
I'd say so, yes.
And Jack Matthews?
He was my first lover. Our families had met out here in Galway, but Jack and I met in London, 1937 it was, at a literary party. That was when it started.
And Professor Allen had this information?
Some of it. This place costs a lot to run, and I'm getting to the end of my savings. So a few months ago I advertised some books for sale. Jack had given me quite a lot from his library, and because Professor Allen was a Jack Matthews fanatic, he came down here to see what I'd got.
Right, and the collection included a copy of Acid Violet?
Yes, the copy I'd given to Jack, in fact. He sent it back to me. Everyone assumed, when the book came out that I was a woman. One review said, The poems cannot be the work of one so young. They are written by someone who understands the joys and temptations of sensuality.
Exactly, how old were you when he first seduced you?
I did the seducing. He didn't know what he wanted. I did.
But you were underage?
In those days it would have been illegal whatever age I was.
Oh, of course. And Professor Allen was going to put all this in his lecture, was he?
I think so. He swore he wouldn't mention my name. But I felt afterwards maybe I shouldn't have told him anything.
Well, unfair to Jack Matthews' memory.
I don't give a toss about Jack Matthews' memory. No. It was my privacy I was concerned about.
So why did you tell Professor Allen?
He'd worked most of it out already. There was a rather explicit inscription in the copy of Acid Violets I'd given to Jack. The words would have been intriguing, even if, as everyone had assumed, Vivian Luscombe was a woman. Once Professor Allen had met me, they became rather more than intriguing.
And from that moment, Jack Matthews' reputation was at risk?
Oh, yes. Mind you, it's just as well I didn't show Professor Allen the letters that Jack wrote me. If the dedication in the book is described as explicit, then a new word would have to be coined for the sentiments which he expressed.
And the books have been sitting here waiting for you to collect them, Dr. Baldi.
Oh, thank you, Maureen. I'm sorry. I've been out of Dublin for a few days.
Well, one I couldn't get, though, because we only have the one copy of it, is that Proceedings of Oxford Literary Society, 1992 to 93.
What? Well, that wasn't on my list.
No, it wasn't on your list. But you asked me to try and find anything that was booked out to Professor Allen, didn't you?
Yes. Yes. I did. Of course. You're wonderful, Maureen.
Dr. Baldi. You're not so bad yourself, you know.
Give it, Tory.
Father Baldi.
You nearly gave me a heart attack, Father Troy, sidling out of the shadows like that.
I did not sidle. I walked.
Well, whatever. You gave me a shock.
Am I stopping you from going where you're going?
What?
This aisle leads down to the confessionals.
Were you going to confession, Paolo? No, Father Troy. All right, so what if I was? Last time we met, you accused me of not going to confession often enough.
And you countered by saying you didn't have anything to confess. Does this mean you now do have something to confess?
Women? I'm certainly coming into contact with more women than I did in my previous lives. But my confusion is not specifically about women. My reactions to them are more a symptom of my condition than the cause.
I think you'd better get yourself sorted out very quickly. The church will be very reluctant to let you go. She seems to have this idea you're one of her shining lights, and that at the moment you're hiding that light under the bushel of teaching philosophy.
Oh. Yes. Thank you, Father Troy.
What have I done?
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Yes, Matthew 5:15.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Father Troy. You've put me on the right track.
I thought you were going to confession.
Inspector Mahan.
Dina, it's Paolo Baldi.
Hi.
Hi, listen, I've got some new information on the Professor Allen case.
I don't know that we need any more information. J.T. Brennan has been arrested for murder.
I heard.
And now you're going to tell me he didn't do it?
Yes.
Paolo, I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Oh, of course. Well, by the way, did you look at that copy of Acid Violets again, the one in Professor Allen's room?
No. Mary Matthews came in soon after I took your call. Anyway, it's all a bit irrelevant now, isn't it?
Well, it's more relevant than ever, Tina. Look, if you let me go with you to Professor Allen's room, I can prove that J.T. Brennan didn't murder him.
Professor Allen's room is still a crime scene. It's sealed off. Members of the public are not allowed inside. Why don't you think J.T. Brennan did it? Signs pointing the wrong way, were there?
Yes.
Paolo, we've got an arrest. Superintendent Wren is over the moon. If you want to unpick this case, you're going to need more than a sign. You're going to need hard evidence, like the evidence we have, that J.T. Brennan did take Professor Allen's lecture.
Even though he denies it?
Yes, even though he... How did you know he denied it?
Because he never had it. If you would let me inside that room, Tina, I would be able to prove to you who really killed the Professor.
Would you?
Hmm.
No, I'm sorry, it's out of the question. There we are.
Now.
Everything left exactly as it was on the night of the murder.
Yes, including 2 relevant signs.
Both in books?
Exactly. One is in the copy of Acid Violets, and the other is in a book that isn't here.
What?
You remember I mentioned the Sherlock Holmes thing about the dog that barked in the night?
Yes, her mother didn't bark in the night. Something that should have been there wasn't there.
Exactly. It was just the same in this case. A book that should be here isn't here.
And what's in the book?
I don't know yet.
That's a fat lot of good, isn't it?
Don't worry. The university library is tracking it down from another source. The contents will be emailed to Dublin by the end of the day. Anyway, the other book actually is here. See? Acid Violets. May I touch it?
All right. If you put on these rubber gloves.
Of course.
I've read the dedication. Unless there's something there in code, I don't see how it exonerates J.T. Brennan. I've read the poems too.
Well, in fact, Tina, you did exactly what I told you to.
Yes.
But not what I meant you to.
Oh, this sounds terribly like one of your semiotics.
I'm afraid it is. Last time we were in this room, you asked me if there was something relevant in one of these books on the desk.
And you told me there was.
Yes, but see, often meaning slips between words. You see, I spoke of something relevant in one of the books. You thought I meant what was printed in the books, whereas in fact what I was talking about was this, which Professor Allen was using as a bookmark.
It's just an envelope.
But all these other bookmarks were old, used envelopes. This one looked new, and, as I suspected, so it hadn't been sealed. That's what I noticed the night he died. Look who the envelope's addressed to.
As well as 2 of the trustees, myself, Mary Matthews, and Dr. Graham from Dublin University, J.T. Brennan being unfortunately unable to join us. We also welcome Dr. Trent, representing the University Literature Department.
One of the departments which will benefit from the sale of the Jack Matthews archive.
Of course. Now, our main dilemma, and the reason for calling this extraordinary meeting, arises from the discovery of the text of the lecture which Professor Daniel Allen had written, but was prevented from delivering. The lecture makes a series of unsubstantiated allegations about my grandfather, and I feel we should immediately vote on Dr. Graham's excellent suggestion that the text of Professor Allen's Jack Matthews Memorial Lecture be put on file at the university.
Yes, I think that would be the sensible course. The university has long been famed for its ability to mislay inconvenient documentation.
And that was it, Paolo. The whited sepulchre just got another coat of paint. The image of Jack Matthews will remain untarnished.
So, as usual, ethics gave way to expediency.
Dr. Graham was never going to risk losing the St. Ignatius dollars, was he?
No. I appreciate you coming here, Philip, to tell me what happened.
No problem. I found you a message on my desk.
So Jack Matthews remains a secular saint. And J.T. Brennan remains under arrest for Professor Allen's murder. As a lover of whodunit, Philip, don't you find that a rather unsatisfactory solution?
Only because it's obvious. And I'm afraid in the real world, the obvious is very often correct.
But suppose for a moment J.T. Brennan wasn't the murderer.
Who else could it be?
Mary Matthews was the last person to see Professor Allen alive.
Well, that's true, she did. And of course her home was at risk if the archive sale didn't go through.
The police only have her word that she found the missing lecture where she said she did.
You mean she could have planted it in her own dustbin?
Exactly. I think we're getting very near the truth, Philip.
Yes, but, I mean, would it be enough to convict a murderer, though? I mean, all circumstantial stuff, no hard facts.
But if a suspect revealed some detail that wasn't common knowledge, I mean, told us something that only the murderer could know, I mean, would that produce a hard enough fact?
Well, that'd do it. I mean, well, what kind of a fact had you in mind in Mary Matthews' case?
Well, say that the fact that she found the lecture in her dustbin.
But of course she'd know that, because... Fallen for the oldest trick in the book, haven't I? What put you on to me, Paolo?
You hid your light under a bushel.
What?
When we went upstairs to find Professor Allen's body, when your mind was presumably racing, working out how you could make it appear that the lecture was the reason for the murder, you told me you knew very little about Jack Matthews. I suppose you were trying to put me off the scent. And yet, in the Proceedings of Oxford Literary Society 1992-3, there is a paper on feminine endings in the patriotic verses of Jack Matthews by one Dr. Philip Trent. Academics don't keep quiet about their publications, Philip.
No.
Unless they have a reason for doing so, and your reason was to put me off the scent, which was why you removed the book from Professor Allen's room, why you denied knowing anything about Jack Matthews, even though you showed a surprisingly close acquaintance with minor works like Podrick's Dream. And then there was the reference. If the Warden of All Souls had ever received the reference Professor Allen wrote about you, I don't think you'd have got your research fellowship, would you?
But what he wrote wasn't true. It was just mean and vicious. He was jealous of my intellect, of the chances I had ahead of me.
I know, I'm sure that's the case, Philip. But if the reference had ever been posted, you wouldn't have got the job, which was the reason why you had to kill the Professor. The envelope Professor Allen had addressed to the Warden of All Souls was in the copy of Acid Violets on his desk. You presumably removed the reference itself after you'd killed him, and also took the Jack Matthews Memorial Lecture, whose contents you partly knew, so that suspicion would fall on one of the trustees. You have to lecture all the time. Even when you and I found Professor Allen's body, you were carrying both the lecture and the reference. You killed Professor Allen, Philip.
All right, I did. But you never get me to admit it in court. And I really don't think you would have had the foresight or the deviousness to be carrying a tape recorder at this moment. You don't have any of those hard facts we were talking about, Paolo. So, in the absence of other witnesses...
What about in the presence of other witnesses, Dr. Trent?
Get away with it, you know.
You don't seem in much of a hurry to apprehend your culprit, Inspector.
Superintendent Wren is lurking without somewhere. Why should I deny him the pleasure of making an arrest? Thank you, Paolo. That worked beautifully. And your cupboard's not as uncomfortable as you said it was. It's funny. Trent didn't look the type, did he?
No, perhaps not. But then, as any semioticist would agree, you can't judge a book by looking at its cover.
No, you can't.
Don't worry about it, Dr. Baldi. I'm delighted to see you.
Well, I thought you'd like to know that the details of your relationship with Jack Matthews have been politely suppressed.
Thank you. And that's not something you could have told me on the telephone?
Well, I just needed to get out of Dublin for a while.
Why?
Well, to clarify some things in my head.
Sex.
What makes you think that?
It usually is.
Well, in this case, it's not just sex. There are a whole lot of other, confusions.
It's my belief that to have a perfect relationship of physical love, of however short a duration, is what we were put on the earth to achieve.
Well, not all of us, Vivian.
Well, it seems to me a terrible waste for those who are not. But then I speak as one who from an early age has been particularly blessed in that department.
And as the